Hey people, welcome back to the Glass and Barrel Wine channel. In this episode we're going to be tasting our first wine. I've chosen a Chenin Blanc made by local winemaker Varietal. The reason I've chosen Chenin Blanc as our first wine is because Chenin Blanc is the most widely planted grape varietal in South Africa. It makes up about 1/5 of the total vineyard plantings in the country, even though it originated in the Loire Valley. Even though it originated in France, South Africa is where there's the most Chenin Blanc planted in the whole world. This grape varietal is relatively neutral in taste, which makes it a very versatile grape to make wine from. You can make light-bodied, fresh and fruity wines, and you can also make more complex, fuller-bodied and bolder wines. You can make dessert wines, sparkling wines, and also brandy, which is what the majority of Chenin Blanc is used for. Onto our wine. Raadt's Family Wines is based in Stellenbosch, which is about 40 kilometers inland from Cape Town. And the winemaker Varietal is one of the most passionate Chenin Blanc producers in the country. That's why I've chosen his wine for us to taste in this episode. So, let's open it. Conveniently, it's got a screw cap. And here's a glass for the cameraman. So back to tasting our wine. This wine at the moment is pretty cold. The colder the wine, the harder it is for the aromas in the glass to escape. This wine is quite subtle on the nose, but already I'm picking up on quite green grassy aromas, as well as some lemon, also a bit of stone fruit like apricot. The first thing I'm tasting is actually white pepper. It's very light and fruity, but there's also more of a complexity and a slight creaminess. A winemaker has the choice to mature his wine in either stainless steel tanks or oak barrels. Stainless steel tanks will, generally speaking, make wines that are lighter bodied in character, while oak will make rounder, bolder and more complex tasting wines. This Chenin Blanc was fermented in stainless steel tanks, however, it was made on the lees. What on the lees means is that the dead yeast cells that were used in the fermentation of the wine are left in the wine after fermentation is complete. The effect of this is to make a wine that's slightly softer and creamier on the palate, and also slightly creamier in taste as well. This wine is delicious. It's got a beautiful acidity which gives it the freshness, and the aromas aren't overpowering at all. I'd be quite happy to drink this wine on its own for lunch or before dinner, but I think this wine would go perfectly with light foods like a hearty salad or a creamy pasta dish, or maybe also with some lightly spiced Asian dishes. If you're looking for a new Chenin Blanc to try, I highly recommend the Granite Block Chenin Blanc from Varietal. Cheers! I'd love to hear from you, so please use the comment box to ask me any questions or offer any feedback. And if you want to keep up to date with my daily wine adventures, you can follow me on Twitter. And remember, the best way to learn more about wine is to drink more wine. See you next time.